that. So as you can see from the title, I pretended to be a guy on Tinder, but as a male version of myself. Obviously, you've all heard about the Snapchat filter that turns you into the opposite gender.
Ha! You're gay!
Or identity, because Snapchat don't want to use the word gender and it being deemed offensive. So the Snapchat filter is initially where I got the video idea from. Then I thought to myself, would I be an attractive gentleman? So I signed myself as a lad on Tinder, and you know what? I got results. So let's go back in time a few days ago to see how I began the transformation. I decided, okay, let's scrap the shitty Android filter quality and go all out. So on Saturday, I went out to take pictures in the most manly attire I owned, which wasn't manly in the slightest, may I say. I tied my hair back, put a beanie on, and just kind of hoped for the best. I did a bit of research to see where I should take pictures, and every single guy's Instagram that I checked, it was a nightclub, so I couldn't do that, so I kind of just improvised. I decided to go outside. Hey sisters, how you doing? I decided to take some pictures on a moving train, which just left me with blurry pictures of me falling and a bunch of very concerned passengers worried about my safety. But at last, we got 3 pictures that made the cut, which was slightly out of focus and not a complete blurry mess, like this one. I'm literally falling in this picture. Moving forward, then we arrived at Westfield, London, where I took a few pictures which literally made me look like a child trying to grasp onto puberty and just not making it. I literally looked short as fuck, but not all hope is gone. Yeah, it can all be redeemed when we get to the final stage, the editing. I then decided to go to the toilets, get changed. I popped on my red Supreme top and my cargo pants, and then headed to some skate park by the River Thames. I forgot the name, so I'll show it on the screen. Where it was kind of fitting with my attire, you know, like skater girl. Avril Lavigne would be so proud of me. But then we ran into a moving problem, which wasn't the fact that I did not look like a man whatsoever, but in fact it was an actual moving problem. I had my sister stand in the middle of a skate park with skaters just violently just speeding all over the place. I kid you not, one of the fellas literally skated right at her and thankfully didn't take her out. That would be hard to explain to mum. But hey ho, we took a couple of pictures which still did not look like a man in the slightest the next day. So then we began the actual transformation stage, the photoshopping section, and giving myself a bit of man in me. I really did try, but it just did not work in the slightest. I then kind of lost all hope and I was like, okay, fuck it. Let's stick the Snapchat filter on top of my pictures and see if that does anything. It didn't, it just looked like shit. But then, the Holy Grail saved me. This isn't a sponsor. I wish it was. I'm too irrelevant. I found the perfect app to help me out. Manly, to put a bit of man in me. I apologize, that was very unchristian of me, and I'm sorry. It turned me into a man. Happy fucking days, you know. We were finally getting somewhere. I gave myself a beard. This app even gave me the option to make myself taller, so I added probably like an extra 5 inches onto me. Still small man, 5'9", but you know, it's better than 5'4". There's some progress, right? I spiced myself up, grew a pair of fucking balls, and there it was. My male persona, Nick, which I'm pretty sure is the closest male name to my own. But before we could continue with this experiment, I decided to go and add one more thing to the profile. And I kid you not, that must have been the most stressful fuckery I've ever had to deal with in my life. I decided, if I'm gonna be a lad on Tinder, I need a set of rock hard abs to flex. Right, I have a sock and I have a pair of my boyfriend's boxers. Yeah, you get the gist. How do guys do this? Did that work? This is awful. So after I spent an hour discovering angles that I did not even know existed on my body. I finally took one picture, which basically made me look like a year 9 trying to flex their rib cage. I then popped open the app, gave myself a banging bod, made me grow an extra few inches, and there it was. I became an underage, shouldn't be on here, special snowflake. The best way I can put it. I thought I should mention, I also thought about adding a chain which got removed in the final stages of the editing. But nonetheless, you guys still get to see it. There you go. Hope you're all happy. So there we have it. My male persona was ready to enter the dating world. I then decided to Google the most common British surnames and we settled with, Nick Taylor. He was ready to swipe, text, and smash that motherfucking like button because you guys are enjoying this video. Please do it. Maybe subscribe whilst you're down there.
A few inches later.
So now this brings us to the present day, and I can honestly say we have fooled a couple of people with Nick Taylor. I've been messaging people on Tinder for literally like 2 days, and I wanted to get this video out as soon as possible. So you know what I did? I bought Tinder Plus because I'm impatient as fuck, and I'm not waiting 12 hours for more likes. Not a chance. So let's check out the man of the hour, Nick fucking Taylor. So, Nick Taylor, 18, entrepreneur, London, England, United Kingdom. So the pictures we have are this picture, which, by the way, the first person who will comment what is wrong with this picture, I will pin your comment, okay? My dumbass did not realize before posting this, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go along with it and see how many people will fall for this. I then decided that I did not like any of the pictures because I looked too much like a girl. So I went with this one, which I looked kind of like a rugged up skater, druggy sort of, I don't know. It was a look and some people liked it, you know, they swiped. The bio reads, I think that this girl reading this is beautiful. I even like gave the spaces to make it like the B-U. Message me if you'd like to get to know me better. Also, 1v1 me in Fortnite. I bet I could drop you. And of course, I put the anthem as Gummy Bear. Don't ladies love that in a man? So the chats were very, very, very interesting. So I just messaged this girl, Holly, and I just said, hi, kiss. They said, ah, Ola, question. The abs in your first picture look very odd. I was wondering if they were real, lol. And I said, they're real. I'm very hench. Ah, I sounded like SpongeBob. Ah. Same. Okay, so tell me more about yourself. I said, well, I don't know where to start. I'm a very funny lad, I promise. Basically a comedian. She said, okay, congratulations. She didn't sound pleased at all. So I followed up her message and said, I like the gym and gaming too. No response. I think she wasn't into the gym part. I don't know who wouldn't be into a gamer. I then matched with another girl called Amy, and I decided to be smooth and I sent her a love poem that I googled, and it was the first one that came up in pictures. And I said, never has a prettier girl walked the face of the earth. Every night I get down on my knees and thank the angels for your birth. And she replied with, your abs are fake, love. I responded, but my love for you is real. I then just didn't bother pursuing this girl, and we ended up having a conversation about James Charles. Sister is cancelled. You know how I said I fooled some people? This chat that I'm about to read is one of the people. I said, hi, kiss. She replied, hi, kiss. I said, Coco Chanel, how are you doing, darling? Her name was Chanel. She said, yeah, not too bad, thank you. Bit stressed and sad, but yeah, you. Would a cuddle make you feel better? She said, it would, to be honest. I may be losing my flat today. Whoops, I'm trolling the wrong person. I said, we could set up a tent in Hyde Park and spoon. She said, ha, would love that. I replied with, I'll bring the Monster Munch and the Capri Sun and we'll call it a day. Wow, that sounds like a deal. You bring in the Jammy Dodgers? Of course. Then I kind of felt bad and I just replied with, wishing you good luck with your apartment stuff. Didn't get a reply. She might be kicked out and has no internet. Poor girl. This is by far the best chat I had with anyone. I don't know if she bought it. I don't know what she thought. You'll see. So let's just read the chat. I said, hey, exclamation mark. She just said, hey back. I said, tell me something interesting about yourself. Oh, all right. There's nothing interesting about me. I can draw realistic pictures of people. I guess that's interesting. How about you? I said, draw me like one of your French girls, question mark. Haha, if you could send me a picture, I could. And I said, how about a picture of my feet? I have no idea if you're trolling, but yeah, sure. I said, well, I can't send pictures here. What's your digits be? I got her number. You can kind of see where it carried on. So we're gonna go through the chat. I said, hey, I'll send the picture now for you to draw. She said, lol, you actually want me to draw your feet? Yeah, sure. I said, I've been looking for someone to draw them for so long. I asked one of my friends to send a picture of their feet because I don't have manly feet. Don't forget the smiley face. She said, haha, so you only want that? Yeah, I won't forget the smiley face. Yeah, that's all, thanks, brilliant. You're so weird, man. I thought you wanted to practice drawing. My feet are perfect for that role. Not on your feet, but yeah, I guess you're right. See, now you get it. I'm counting on you to draw my feet beautifully. Haha, trust me, I will. I'm going to the gym right now, so I'll do it later. So she came back from the gym, popped up and was like, how was the gym? And they said, it was great, thanks. Can't wait to see the drawing. Don't know why I'm doing this. It'll be worth your time, I promise. It's good practice for you. She said, I've done it. She said, I've done it. I'm so tired. It's not great, but yeah. This random girl from Tinder, she went out of her way to draw a picture of feet for a random person that she doesn't know and won't ever speak to again. We can do a side-by-side comparison here. I mean, props to my girl, thank you, you're a legend. In conclusion, what I have learned from this experience is that I'd be an attractive lad to some people. Just don't try deny it in the comments. I know you're all lying to yourself. Also, what I've learned is be yourself, because some people just simply don't buy your bullshit. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and funny, sort of, subscribe. Anyway, that's all for now, lads. Ciao and goodbye. See you later. Go.